Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hey everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to episode 818 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, Hut 8 has entered an agreement to conclude its hosting agreement. Mawson has reported its Bitcoin production update for March, and WonderFi is acquiring Coinberry. Just before we get into the show, though, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, to please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. Right, so Hut 8 Mining Corp., which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker HUT, has entered into an agreement with TAAL, that's TAAL, and trades on the CSE under the ticker TAAL, to conclude its hosting relationship and purchase 960 micro-BT WhatsMiner M31S Plus effective May 1st this year. According to the press release, the ASIC miners are currently installed and running at the company's mining facility in Medicine Hat on behalf of TAAL. Hut 8 CEO Jamie Leverton said, quote, "The incremental capacity will deliver an immediate hash rate benefit as ASIC miners are already on site installed and hashing. Over the past 18 months, we've pursued a strategy that is unique among our peer group. In addition to digital asset mining, we support clients with high-performance computing, cloud hosting, and co-location services at our 5 Canadian data centers so they can succeed in the burgeoning blockchain and Web 3.0 industries." End quote. Mawson Infrastructure Group, Inc., which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker MIGI, has shared an unaudited Bitcoin production and operational update for March 2022. Some highlights include the production of 170 Bitcoins, as well as an average hash rate of approximately 1.2 exahash for the month. James Manning, the company's CEO and founder, said, quote, "March was another month of operational growth for the group. We produced a record 170 Bitcoins, the highest amount of self-mined Bitcoin in the company's history. Our Sandersville, Georgia facility continues to grow, with 38 modular data centers now deployed and online, and development on our expansion to 230 megawatts will begin later in Q2. Pleasingly, in Pennsylvania, we ended the month with 16 megawatts online, a major milestone for the company as we scale up our second major Bitcoin mining facility in the USA. Lastly, turning to our rapidly expanding hosting co-location business in March and April, we expect this new business line to accelerate materially as we deploy for our major customers Celsius Mining LLC and Foundry Digital LLC. The pipeline of demand for our hosting co-location business, which adds a new revenue stream for the group, continues to grow, and we look forward to updating stockholders on this front in due course." End quote. WonderFi Technologies, Inc., which trades on the OTC under the ticker WONDF, has entered into a definitive agreement to acquire Canadian crypto asset trading platform and licensed crypto broker Coinberry Limited. This follows WonderFi's recent acquisition of crypto marketplace BitBuy on March 24th this year. Ben Samaru, the CEO of WonderFi, said, quote, "This acquisition further establishes WonderFi as a leader amongst crypto companies in Canada, and along with our acquisition of BitBuy, establishes a great framework for our expansion into global markets in 2022. As we continue our consolidation of leading licensed crypto platforms, our user count, revenue, and pool of talent continues to grow." End quote. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss in investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available.